Welcome to the Kentucky Game Plan with your hosts, Adrian and Mac.
Welcome, everyone, to the Kentucky Game Plan. I'm Adrian Smith.
I'm Mac Black. I want to welcome everybody back to part 2 of the NBA free agency show.
The NBA free agency frenzy.
You know what? It's still hot. It's hot outside. Like I said last show, it's hot outside. It's hot in the NBA right now. When we last talked, LeBron hadn't chosen a team, but we'll get to that here in a second. I'm sure you already know. But
yes,
little piece of news we want to share with you all. Sad loss today for basketball in general, not just Louisville Cardinal fans, but just basketball, period.
Yep, I agree. Ex-Louisville star, Clifford Rozier.
Yeah.
Had a heart attack, and he has passed at the age of 45. His brother, Kobe Rozier, talked to TMZ Sports, said that he had actually had a cardiac arrest 2 days ago and was put on life support. Unfortunately, he did not make it. He has passed, like we said, so our condolences and everything go out to the family.
Definitely. I had seen where DeJuan Weedy posted. He had tweeted, actually, and I didn't know what he was talking about, so I clicked on it and looked at it, and I was like, wow, I used to love watching that guy play.
Yeah, he was a beast, man.
Yeah.
Two-time Metro Conference Player of the Year at U of L. Consensus first-team All-American during the 93-94 season. Pretty much averaged 18 points, 11 rebounds for U of L. Was drafted by the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, I remember when.
With Chris Mullin and everybody.
Yeah.
Terrell Sprewell.
Great team, by the way.
Yeah, it was a fun team to watch. But also that year was drafted was Jason Kidd and Grant Hill.
Yeah.
So
sad news. Prayers to the family.
It was fun to watch, even if you weren't a U of L fan.
Exactly.
I mean, honestly, let's be honest. I mean, the dude was a monster, and he could run the floor like nobody's business, man. That stride was
first shot blocker.
Yeah.
The shoot. I mean, definitely presence on the inside.
But on a better note, on a more
NBA,
happier note,
right?
I guess.
LeBron James has signed with the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm sure a lot of you already know that.
Yep.
This happened before we did our show, of course.
Last week, yes.
Last week. And 4-year deal, $154 million. It seems like everybody's welcomed him to welcome LeBron to LA and the whole Los Angeles area. Kobe's welcomed him with open arms, told him, hey, I got your back. If you need anything, whatever it is, I got you. So that's great coming from the Mamba.
Well, let's just say this also. When he signed with the Lakers, he could have signed with the Cavs. So basically, the $154 million deal that he signed with the Lakers, he left $50 million on the table.
Exactly.
So,
and with that, Cleveland and Nike removed his billboard.
In Cleveland?
Yeah, for the second time. So,
yeah.
I mean, we knew that was coming.
Well.
But I hope to see some more of the Kobe and LeBron puppet commercials from back in the day.
Those were actually really fun.
Yeah, they need to bring those back.
Now they were really funny.
LeBron is a Laker. Looks like the Lakers have got a couple other pieces they've added. Rajon Rondo, 1-year deal, $9 million. JaVale McGee signed with him.
1-year deal.
Played with the Warriors last year.
The last 2 years, I think.
Last 2 years. Lance Stevenson from Pacers, LeBron's thorn.
Well, you know what? I think Magic Johnson had an idea. Since he's a thorn in your side,
right?
Let's just take it out of your side
and put it in somebody else's.
Exactly. So
together, hopefully, they can play well together.
Exactly.
Crazy thing is, they lost Julius Randle. He wanted out of LA, so he ended up getting a 2-year, $18 million deal with the Pelicans. Correct. So I think he'll be a good fit to that. I hate to see the guy go.
Stepped up his game last year.
He did. Great ball player. I mean, I just seen a video of him the day or two after he had signed in the gym working.
Yeah.
Or he's always in the gym on off season. Always working on his game. And it's paid off.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope also signing a 1-year deal with the Lakers.
Yeah.
So, he's going to be kind of the backup to LeBron. A lot of 1-year deals with these new Laker guys, minus LeBron.
Right.
But I think the whole premise is, let's see how it goes. and not break the bank. You know,
Yeah.
we got the young stars. We got the Kuzmas, the Ingrams, and the ball.
He's not really pushing for front office to bring in that second star or, you know,
right,
another big name.
Well, when you're in LA. When you're in LA.
Right. And they're kind of just seeing how things are going to go, I guess. Lonzo Ball, sources say that his camp leaked his injury to prevent him being traded.
Oh, the knee injury.
There are a lot of trades going on, and
right.
I guess he felt like he didn't want to be part of one of them.
Well, because...
So, hey, guys, look, I'm hurt. I don't want to go anywhere. I'm Lonzo Ball.
Well, you know, with, like you said, the whole leaked an injury, you know, if you're injured, you can't be traded.
Right.
Period. I don't care what the injury is. You got to pass physical, and you can't be on injury reserve. So, that being said, you know, the reason why they did that, I think, is because a lot of wildfire has been spread up north. Situation that Damian Lillard has basically talked to LeBron. Him and LeBron are pretty close, and said that I wouldn't mind coming to play with you.
All right, they asked him. He goes, "I wish I could have been traded to the Lakers."
Yeah, so
play with LeBron.
Get rid of 1 point guard and get another. So that's, I think, the reason why.
Just like everybody's going to LA. A lot of people run to LA. It seems like, but
I'm not.
I'm not either.
Too much taxes, man.
A lot of fires going on out there too.
Well, yeah, there's
a lot of people have lost homes, so
true.
That's pretty unfortunate to everybody who's had to be part of that. The Greek Freak says his goal is to win games in Milwaukee, and he would never leave to run to LA. So that's one guy
you can wipe off the board.
Hey, I'm here. I'm a buck. I'm gonna stay a buck. I'm here to win games. So. We'll see if he sticks to that in the next few seasons.
Now, you mentioned one guy going to the Pelicans and another guy from the Pelicans leaving.
Yes.
So, you know, there was also cap space for Mr. Julius Randle.
It is. A lot of cap space. Speaking of the Pelicans, again, they're trying to trade for Dennis Schroeder.
Point guard from Atlanta, yeah.
Yeah, so that's another move there. They got in the works, so we'll see what happens there.
When he's not in trouble, he can play.
Yeah. But the new look for the Lakers with LeBron, Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, Lance Stevenson, McGee, Lonzo Ball, on and on.
LeBron James.
I said LeBron.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like we said, I mean, LA's title town next to Boston as far as the NBA. Let's just be honest. You got Magic Johnson as your GM, who's a Hall of Famer, who's played the game, who knows the game,
right.
Who's won championships as a GM and a player, and he's the guy that's got your back. Better. I mean, why would you not want to go play there?
Right, and can't leave out Luke Walton as the coach.
Yeah,
and which is crazy fact.
Yep,
he was drafted number 31 after LeBron. Isn't that crazy?
In the same draft, yeah.
Yeah.
LeBron's number 1.
So now
Walton 31.
Right. So now he's coaching LeBron. So
there you go.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I mean, a little early.
Well, I mean, the season's not even begun.
We can all speculate things.
True.
With them not having that second star and LeBron not pushing for it, a lot of names have popped up. Kawhi Leonard, which we'll get to him in a second.
Yep.
Carmelo Anthony, which him and OKC have parted ways.
Buyout.
Right, due to him not liking his role. Remember early on, the shows we had where we talked about Melo said, hey, I'm not taking a bench spot. I'm not coming off the bench.
Right, I'm not going to play the 6-man.
Exactly. So, I guess nothing changed there. He's like, hey, you know what? Give me my money. I'm out.
Egos are egos.
I mean, it's... I'm not an NBA player. I guess I have to be in a situation, have millions of dollars, everything at my fingertips. I make $50 million. That's not enough. I make $100 million. It's not enough. It's like a lot of diva-ish stuff going on, crying and whining.
Right.
The NBA we came up watching, nothing against these guys now.
No, they're fun to watch.
I like watching them. But the guys we come up on, there wasn't a bunch of trades. When super teams, it went, hey, I'm going to go play with this guy at this team because I want to win a ring. Mm-hmm. You stay with your team. You made your players around you better.
Right.
But, for instance, LeBron's example, He's in his 15th year.
Yep.
Really has nothing to prove.
No.
It's all about his family. His son's enrolled in school, be playing basketball.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, he's going to be in the NBA.
Oh, yeah.
His dream is to stay in the NBA until his son gets there. Play against each other, but you gotta look out for your family.
Well,
different scenario.
Well, like I've always said, get the money while you can.
Right.
But at the same time, don't let it always be just about the money.
Right.
And
with his situation, him going to LA, second team he left Cleveland for, it's about his family. It's about him. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's about the money.
No, I mean, left $50 million on the table.
He stayed with Cleveland, but
right.
I don't think Cleveland made a big enough push to get him the pieces that he needed.
True.
Started off good with the little, with the Larry Nance Jr. and the other guys they brought in.
Jordan Clarkson.
Hood, Clarkson. Started off great, first 3 or 4 games, and then when they got to the playoffs, where was everybody at?
They all disappeared. They all forgot how to play basketball. I mean, I look at the situation where, he didn't know the whole situation with Kyrie Irving being traded to Boston. He had no idea, no clue. I think Dan Gilbert made it a point to keep him in the dark.
Right.
Dan Gilbert feels like LeBron was a not only figurehead for the Cleveland Cavaliers, which he should be. He's the superstar. But he felt like he was basically running the team by, making calls of like, hey, come play with me here, come play with me there, wherever it would be. But Dan Gilbert wanted to be the owner. He wanted to make the shots. He wanted to make the calls. He wanted, not LeBron.
But as the great Phil Knight says, always listen to the voice of the athlete.
Athlete knows.
You know what I'm saying? Dan Gilbert, listen to that voice.
No, I mean, you look at the situation, like I said, with the Kyrie Irving, didn't know anything about it. Then you look at him and Kevin Love, the whole trade with that. Mm-hmm. Kevin Love didn't want to come there. He really didn't want to come there until LeBron called him and basically, quote unquote, talked him into it. And then he accepted the trade situation. But then you look at the other trade that didn't happen, Paul George.
Yeah.
Paul George trade could have went down. And this is all on Dan Gilbert, not on LeBron. LeBron wanted him. He was willing to part ways with Kevin Love if need be. But at the same time, Dan Gilbert didn't want to give up that protected first-round draft pick of Brooklyn, which turned into Colin Sexton of this year's draft. He didn't want to give up that top pick, that top 10 pick.
The situation he's in.
Right.
And they're looking to trade Kevin Love.
Now they're willing to trade Kevin Love.
Yeah, now they're willing to trade Kevin Love, which Jeff Green just signed $2.5 million deal with the Wizards.
Right.
So you lost him.
Yep.
Probably about to lose Kevin Love. You lost LeBron. So
lost Kyrie.
You lost Kyrie. So you're bringing in Sexton and
nobody
left. Tristan Thompson.
J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson, Clarkston, and Larry Nance Jr. That's pretty much your
Tristan
core.
Thompson, he made a comment. It's up to him to be the star now. LeBron's gone. He's stepping up.
Oh, okay.
He wants to be that guy. So we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, we'll see how that works out.
Definitely got the cap space.
Oh, they do now.
To bring in, Cleveland's got a lot of cap space, but a lot of cap space to bring in somebody else. Now that Melo is gone, he saved that team $100 million plus by parting ways. We talked about that last time about the whole
buyout.
Well, not just the buyout, but just they're over.
Oh yes, the luxury tax
limit, and they got 10 guys they have to pay their
millions and millions
on that contract. So, taxpayers. Okay, see, coming out of their pocket. We discussed all that, but with him leaving, it eases the burden a little bit for taxpayers.
Yep.
For Melo leaving. I mean, I don't know. As far as LA goes, we'll see how it goes. A lot of speculation right now, but still got time and space for another guy. Is it going to be Kawhi Leonard, or is it going to be Carmelo Anthony, or somebody else? I don't know.
Damian Lillard.
Or Damian Lillard, or one of the Monstars from Space Jam. Could be one of those guys. I don't know. Oh, my bad. They're all on the Golden State's team.
Yeah, they're all on Golden State's team.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Please excuse me. Nerlens Noel.
Yeah.
OKC. Now we just left OKC. We're going back. You think he'll be a good fit for that team? It's an additional piece they've added.
Yeah, it kind of moves Adams over more to the power forward position. So I think it's a good fit. He can run the floor. He's a great shot blocker. He's good defender in the post, which is what they kind of need because they got the shooters in Paul George and Westbrook and Grant and everybody. So yeah, I think it's a good pickup.
I'm done. I mean, he's proved himself time and time with these other teams, with Dallas and what was it before
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, yes.
Yeah.
Let's forget about them.
Drafted him, yeah.
I always forget about Philadelphia.
Marcus Smart, not happy.
No.
In Boston.
What is going on there?
I think they're trying to actually make maybe some cap space to re-sign Kyrie. But who knows? Kyrie is very iffy.
Yeah. There's been rumors circulating about, hey...
Because the rumor is now Kyrie Irving is happy in Boston, but at the same time he wants to be with the bigger market, like L.A.
Or like the New York Knicks.
Or the New York Knicks.
Knickerbockers.
Which... The rumor going out there is basically Kyrie Irving, once he's a free agent next season, is going to sign with the New York Knicks to play with Kristaps Porzingis. Also, with that rumor, is Jimmy Butler, who is not happy in Minnesota, also with Karl Anthony Towns. He's not happy with him.
Or the other younger players, their attitudes.
They've talked. Supposedly the rumor is him and Kyrie have talked about playing together. Now, that's New York. That's New York.
New York state of mind.
If it's Boston, it's Boston.
Right.
I mean, who really knows right now?
It's still early. No situation where it's still early. You can only speculate.
Exactly. Speculation.
Michael Carter Williams reached a deal with the Rockets. So, what do you think his role will be?
Backup Chris Paul.
Backup Chris Paul.
Yeah. He's going to probably get maybe about 10 minutes a game.
So, you got him, Paul, and MVP.
And Capella.
Yeah.
Clinton Capella. Yeah.
Wow.
So
they got a little firepower there.
A little bit.
But J.J. Redick, staying as a 76er.
I would.
1-year deal that's worth anywhere from $13 million.
Why not? You're playing with the young guns now, man.
And then stay there. Get your money.
Exactly.
I mean, he's had a pretty incredible season.
I agree. I mean,
shooter.
Great shooter. He was a great shooter at Duke. I just kind of found his niche in the NBA a little bit, but he found it.
Yeah.
He found it with the Clippers, and he went and got paid in Philly, and he's going to get paid again in Philly.
Right.
So, Aaron Gordon. Reports are that he's going to re-sign with the Orlando Magic, the young star that they drafted 3 seasons ago. Working on a good 5-year deal, basically to re-sign him to be the star of the team. So hopefully that works out for Aaron Gordon and the Orlando Magic, who have not done anything, literally.
No, I watched
since Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal.
Right. Isaiah Briscoe.
Yes.
The Wildcat.
Yes.
He got a spot.
He did sign a deal with Magic.
Signed a spot with the Magic. So they were playing yesterday. It was on. Their summer game was on.
Oh, okay.
He was out there. Obama was out there.
Yeah. That dude, his wingspan is insane.
It is insane.
I actually seen that guy play in person at Texas. So,
but they're doing their thing. I mean, a lot of summer league games going on.
Oh yeah, well, just find your NBA TV channel and then there you go. It's 24/7.
Right. Keep up with your favorite young stars. It looks like Seth Curry signed a 2-year deal with Portland.
Yep. Steph Curry's brother, Seth Curry.
Seth and Steph.
Yeah, so let's not get those guys mixed up.
Right.
Tony Parker signed a 2-year deal with the
I was shocked to see that.
Hornets.
I thought he would be a Spur
for life.
The day he died.
Yeah, we all thought that.
Wonder what happened there.
I don't know. Tony Parker, 2-year deal with the Charlotte Hornets. $10 million. So,
his fit there. Do you see that team, the roster, their style of play?
Yeah.
How's he fitting in? Does he fit in?
I think he can fit in. I mean, he's a champion. So, obviously he's going to be the backup to Kemba.
Yeah.
But
no more trade rumors about Kemba Walker. I didn't hear nothing else. I haven't heard anything else.
That pretty much died at the draft.
Well, good.
So
it'd be stupid to get rid of him.
Kemba is staying in Charlotte.
Looks like Zach LaVine agrees to 4-year, $80 million deal.
Wow.
With Sacramento Kings. So.
Wow. I tell you what, that team, Sacramento, they're going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, they got some stars.
Fox, LaVine, Cauley Stein, man, talking about Lob City.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's going to take more than lobs to win games, so.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They're going to have to.
They have to grind it out, too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, I think that team in the West is going to be fun to watch.
Another West, Avery Bradley re-signs with the Clippers.
Yeah, that's he's battling injuries the last 2 years. I'm shocked that they were going to give him a 2-year deal, honestly. I'm shocked anybody kind of gave him a 2-year deal. I mean, when his best days were in Boston, obviously, but if he can get healthy, man, he can contribute so good on both sides of the ball.
Oh,
Dude
yeah.
is a lockdown defender, and he's a sharpshooter, too.
Alexander coming in.
Yeah, Alexander. So, I mean, that's a great backcourt.
Minus DeAndre Jordan.
Minus DeAndre Jordan, who signed with Dallas.
Yeah.
Dallas Mavericks, 4-year deal. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that front court, you got Luka, the draft pick.
Oh, yeah.
Nowinski, the Hall of Famer that God never ages. And now DeAndre Jordan.
Imagine that.
Dennis Smith Jr. in the back. And then you got Harrison Barnes coming off the bench.
Right. Making some noise.
Wow. Look out, Dallas.
Yeah, ex Golden State Warrior.
Yeah.
Ex North Carolina Tar Heel.
Yep.
So it's in his blood.
Dwight Howard, the guy I think he's been traded more than anybody in the NBA in the last 2 years.
Can't keep up with him. Where you at?
Yeah, right. Where's Howard? We're not where's Waldo? Where's Dwight Howard? The ex-Orlando Magic star, who actually went to the finals, by the way, with that team. Went to Atlanta, then he went to Charlotte, then he got traded from Charlotte this past free agency to the Nets, which lasted, I think, 2 days, literally. Wow. They bought him out and said, see ya, and then he goes and signs with the Wizards.
That's a good look for the Wizards.
Well, it locks down that center spot because they're trying to trade Martin Gortat, which I think he's a better fit than Dwight Howard, personally.
Gortat already traded?
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. See, NBA free agency. Can't even keep up.
Yeah, we mentioned it last show.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? Yeah.
So much stuff going on.
Trying to keep it all together.
Every 5 seconds, somebody's traded.
Well, if not, they're released. They're bought out.
Right, and you're on that team now. They're a Hornet or they're a Hawk or something. The next thing you know,
well, they got traded to Golden State.
Oh, they're a Bull. or they possess magic.
Yeah,
they're in Orlando.
They're in Orlando now, or they're a Heat.
Right. Looks like Dante Exum agrees to a 3-year, $33 million extension with the Jazz. Good news for them.
Yeah.
You got him and Spider Mitchell.
Backcourt. Yeah.
Wow.
Here's the thing, though. Both guys need the ball to make things happen. So, we'll see how it goes. I mean, obviously Donovan Mitchell's the star of that team. Right. There's no doubt. It's
a thing of where they're going to be able to share. But Grayson Allen coming in.
Yep.
He's going to be a distributor. And speaking of Grayson Allen, did you see him in the warm-up games?
No.
Night before last?
No, I did not.
Between the leg dunks during the warm-ups, windmills.
What?
Never seen that guy do any of that at Duke. Ever. Probably because Coach K didn't allow it.
Well, yeah, I'm sure.
None of that out of him. I didn't know he could jump that high. Donovan Mitchell's on the sideline with his phone filming the whole thing. He's like, you can see his mouth like, what?
Never knew that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, they just kept showing on Instagram. It was like 6 or 7 different posts of it from different sites.
Didn't know that.
Ridiculous.
I didn't know he could. I knew he could dunk. I didn't know he could do all that.
He's doing between his legs, windmills, 360s. Wow. He put on a show.
Well,
shocked the hell out of me.
Well, obviously, shocked the hell out of Donovan Mitchell, obviously.
God.
Also, speaking of New York State of Mind, as we said, the big city. It's not L.A., it's New York.
Right.
Michael Beasley has not got an offer sheet from the Knicks. A last season he balled out. He deserves a contract in the NBA. I don't care what team you are. When the dude was on, he was on fire. I mean, he was giving you 20-something points a game, 10 rebounds a game. But no contract offer. I think that's
I think it's weird.
I think it's a kind of situation like, let's not break the bank on this guy. Let's save our money for next season.
For Kyrie and Jimmy.
Yeah. With Chris.
God, all the speculation.
Yeah.
How we think it all works.
How we think it all works, exactly.
It's all about that dollar. We know that. It's all about winning championships, about making that money.
Yep.
I mean, it's a business. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And speaking of business, DeMarcus Cousins.
Boogie Cousins.
DeMarcus Boogie Cousins claimed he didn't get one offer from any NBA team. Not even the Pelicans. But I could have swore I read something. I think we mentioned this last show.
We did.
He was on the phone with L.A.
His agent was on the phone with L.A.
And I think was it the Pelicans too?
He had a meeting
they
set up.
They didn't know if they were going to have a phone meeting or in-person meeting. I remember saying that, but he claims nobody reached out to him, offered him a deal. But he signed with the Golden State Warriors. Signs with the Golden State Warriors, 1-year deal, $5.3 million.
Right.
Because supposedly nobody made him an offer.
Find that very hard to believe. I don't care if it's a 1-year deal with any team.
Why would you not want to pick him up? All the stuff I was reading, everybody was pursuing him.
Exactly.
Even during his rehabilitation process, people were like, okay, he's going to be healthy soon. Let's go. Let's get on him early.
Let's go ahead and lock him up.
Because you seen the whole thing about, it was a rumor, okay, he quit following the Pelicans. Next thing you know, he's following the Lakers.
Right. Yeah, exactly, on Twitter. Yeah.
You know, so now it's like, okay, how are you going to go from the Lakers, Golden State Warriors, of all teams?
Like, literally overnight.
Well, I think there was a cancer developing within the locker room and the team. You know, but him and Davis, both Kentucky stars, both great players. Sources say Davis said if they wanted Cousins back, general manager would have listened to Davis and say, hey, we're keeping this guy. Mm-hmm. So why would you not listen to the star of your team?
Well, exactly.
You know, but when he got hurt, sources also say Davis was liking the style of play better with Cousins not being in that rotation.
Oh, okay. They were basically...
Right. And then the whole locker room environment was a lot better with Cousins not around.
Playing the running gun ball.
Right.
Well, you know, like we've always said, when Cousins is on the floor, he's a top 10 guy, but he's also kind of a bully. Let's be honest. Yeah. I mean he was that way at Kentucky.
Right. I kind of liked it, though.
But, you know, here's the thing. Sometimes he's a guy that can give you what you need.
Right.
But then he's also the guy that can hurt you.
Well, I'm glad you say that because I'm going to say this now, and nothing against Cousins, but Golden State Warriors will not get a ring this year.
Mark that down.
With DeMarcus Cousins because he's going to be the reason they don't get a ring this year because that cancerous behavior is going to spread throughout that team. It's going to cause a lot of problems. I don't see him and Draymond getting along because Draymond's a bully too, an instigator.
Yep.
And I don't think you can have two of those on one team. It's kind of like two kings in a castle. And love DeMarcus Cousins to death, but if he brings the attitude and that whole persona to that team, he's going to be the cancer, and they're not getting nothing this year. So, Golden State fans, you heard it first. You all will not get a ring this year.
You all just signed a double-edged sword, basically.
And you have to deal with the Rockets and the new look of the Lakers.
Yeah.
So, that's two other obstacles in your court. Well, in your way.
Your way.
We'll see what happens.
Also, there's another team out west who signed a big-name star.
Yes.
Devin Booker.
Another Kentucky guy.
5 years, $158 million.
A lot of money.
I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it.
He'll back it all up.
But at the same time, that's a lot of damn money.
That's more than LeBron got.
Yeah, over 5 years.
Yeah. Of course, he's playing next year. Last but not least, Kawhi Leonard, Spurs. Still a bunch of craziness going on there. The Spurs want, this is what they were trading with the Lakers, what they told them. Cal Kuzma, Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, second first round and second pick swaps from the Lakers. They want all of this just for Kawhi Leonard.
Kuzma, Ingram, Hart. Who's the other one? Kuzma, Hart, Ingram. Is that it?
Yeah, but they want
then they won a first rounder and a second round.
Yeah,
then they won
two first rounders and two pick
two
swaps.
first rounders.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 first rounders. I didn't get that.
It's like they're trading for Jesus.
Yeah, he ain't that damn good.
Right. and it's like also sources are starting to say he doesn't want to play at LA now. Well, LA Lakers, he wants to play with the Clippers because he doesn't want to play with LeBron now. So
LA Clippers, there's your
stop
chance.
whining. Kawhi, stop whining. Pick a team or have a team pick you or make yourself pickable for a team. And stop having your crew or your camp hide you from everybody because sources said that his camp or crew hid him from the Spurs while he was rehabilitating.
Oh, okay.
While he was going through his whole process of getting better. That's why you couldn't find him. Where was he? Spurs knew where he was because he was hiding.
Well, he's not.
I don't think he was on that couch either you were talking about.
Yeah, well, he could have been behind the couch.
We got anything going around town?
Couple of things.
What we got?
Don't forget the Bluegrass Baseball World Series Tournament, July 30th through August 4th at the Bat Stadium. $10 a ticket. That's going to be fun to watch, man. I tell you, MLB stars are going to be there. Yeah. And that stadium, beautiful as it is, that's going to be fun. We need to get out there. Also, Big Four. There. Sweet. Big Four Art Festival, September 8th and 9th at the Big Four Bridge. Don't forget that. And our boy, Old Burnout, Mr. Josh Willett, is going to be there.
Yes, sir.
So don't forget that.
Buy a piece from Support Local.
Yeah.
Support the local.
Dude's got great work, man.
Talent.
Yeah, great work. Follow him on Instagram and Twitter. Also, Bourbon and Beyond, September 22nd and 23rd. Get your tickets now because those tickets are pretty much close to being sold out.
Yep.
We're going to be there. We hope to see you there.
We'll have our shirts on. It says the Kentucky Game Plan.
We'll be all over the bourbon.
Who knows? We might have some gifts to hand out too. So look for us. Find us, and we'll find you.
Also, don't forget to follow us all over the sites. Instagram at the _KY Game Plan. Facebook at the KY Game Plan. Twitter at the KY Game Plan. I'm Adrian Smith.
I am Mac Freebird Black.
And we thank you for listening to the Kentucky Game Plan.
Yeah.